Welcome, everybody. Thrilled to be here. It's lovely to see friends and new faces. I think tonight is a very exciting night. Again, themes for tonight are all about diversity and inclusion. InspireFest talks about the future of STEM and making sure there's different voices, different people in the STEM sectors. LEAP is all about diversity and leadership in workplace leadership. We want more women in there. LEAP is all about connecting women to the resources and people that they need to accelerate their careers. So we've got some leaders on the panel who are going to talk about their experience. So tonight we talk about the pursuit of leadership, why. We talk about leading with action, leading with impact, and the value of that. So let's meet the panel. I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves.
Thanks, Maura. My name is Susan O'Brien. I'm the founder of Smigin. Thanks, Tom. It's a mobile app for people who travel but don't speak the language, and it's a language learning program for people who don't like to learn languages. So check it out for your next trip abroad. I'm also a board member, along with Maura, on the IIBN and the co-founder of LEAP.
My name is Julie Currid, and I am co-founder of Initiafy. We do online onboarding of contractors into heavy industry. We started 5 years ago, and we have recently grown into North America.
My name is Roisin Mullins, and I've been living in New York for about 8.5 years. I'm currently working at Intuition, an edtech company that specialises in adult education. I've been with Intuition for almost 7 years now.
Great, thank you very much. I think we'll go to a video now so we can set the scene for this session. Roll the lead sizzle, that'd be great.
To New York. I'm an associate attorney with the law offices of Lisa L. Johnston.
I'm the New York editor for IrishCentral.com.
I am a co-founder of Initiafy.
LEAP really stood out to me because I love the idea of women in leadership and working together to help a community institution like the New York Irish Center.
I work in a more corporate environment, so I really valued the opportunity to work with people who come from, for example, journalism, design, fashion, music background. And it was just a really nice opportunity to collaborate with people from different areas of business.
To collaborate and work with other young women, and we did a series of networking events.
Taking time to look at leadership skills is something you often brush over. So in terms of applying those leadership skills to the project, scheduling follow-up meetings, working on our project, I felt that I had leadership skills that I would not have originally thought I had.
I thought it would be a good idea to hone in on basically our brand, our positioning in the marketplace of the New York Irish community.
If you're working on a project from time to time, you don't always have the ability to stop and look at it from the outside. This is what the group brought to us.
Thank you for that. And they're really nice and smart too. So the Leapers are great. But Susan now, Leap is gearing up for its second year. Congratulations. So tell us the vision about it, how it works.
So as you saw from the video, it's a leadership and executive acceleration program, and it's a platform to enable young Irish and Irish American women to be able to accelerate their ambitions, accelerate their careers, reach people, access skills, training and coaching that they might not otherwise have had access to. And it's a free program, so it's a competitive process. It's pretty powerful in that once you're accepted into the LEAP program, you have access to world-renowned experts and real leaders in their field. But what's unique about LEAP is that there is that, a huge part of it is that social impact element. We decided from the start that we could, by virtue of creating this platform, we could create access for a group of young women, and they then in turn could take that knowledge and that skills and apply it to a project, a predetermined project within the communities to have social impact.
Excellent. That's what you said. You said a mouthful with that. That was it. So now, well, Hugh and Julie, I mean, you have very demanding careers. You do a lot of commitments. So what drew you to this leadership program? Julie?
Yeah. So I suppose really because I was new to New York and I could see that it was going to offer me the opportunity to meet lots of new people, to network with lots of new people, and everybody that was involved in the LEAD program was at a kind of a high level as well, so they opened up their own networks then to other people, and the result is now that not only business network contacts have I received, but also friends through the program.
Yep. For me, I think the structure of the program really appealed to me. The fact that it was based around some workshops, there was panel events, there was networking events, but then there was also the community part of it. So it was really a chance to give back to the community and to, I think, exercise leadership skills that we don't always necessarily have a chance to do outside of our work lives. The fact that it was also focused on women was one of the main attractors as well for me. I think just being able to tap into a mentorship panel and also from a friendship perspective as well, it was really fantastic.
So what is your leadership style already? So you're a senior VP at a company, so you're leading already. So what is your style and how did LEAD support you?
So I think when I think of leadership, it's more about the people who you are leading as opposed to my own personal style. I guess if I was to describe it, it would probably be mentorship or coaching. And I think what LEAP has given me is a bit more confidence to actually take more of that role. For example, one of the panelists at one of the initial LEAP events was a very senior person at a financial institution, and she just told a little anecdote about the more senior person in her organization had put in their notice, and she was basically the perfect successor, and everybody around her knew it. And she was waiting for the phone to ring for this job offer. And somebody pointed out to her, well, maybe you should be calling them. Maybe they're waiting on your phone call to say, I want this job. So even small little things like that, to just take the confidence and ask and say, yes, pick me, I want it. That has definitely benefited me in my career.
So Julie, you're in a startup. So you have a board of directors, you have VC investors, you have angel investors. Lots to navigate. So where's our mentor in there? Do you have a mentor? And what value do they bring to you?
Yeah, so there's a lot of stakeholder management, and we have a lot of different types of personalities involved on the board, and obviously we have to manage customers and employees as well. In terms of mentorship, since I started the company 5 years ago, I've had a number of mentors, and over those years, a couple of them have been female, and there was one male mentor actually through IIBN as well, and they've all been absolutely fantastic in, again, introducing me to people, but also as a sounding board, because I think everybody hits points in their career where it's something new, you've never had to deal with it before, it's maybe a new customer or a new investor who's a level that you're maybe not used to, and having a mentor there to say, what am I going to do here, give me a little bit of advice has been fantastic, and I always take that back and sit down with my business partner and we'll go through it all and say, okay, what can we actually learn from this?
And how does LEAP help you in leadership role?
So I think that there's a slightly different culture in terms of leadership over here. So again, the whole networking thing has been quite important, and also with LEAP, it is quite unique compared to other programs that I've done because you do work in it. You actually have to sit down together and figure out a problem and get something done. It's not just standing in a room and shaking somebody's hand. So in that sense, you're working with pretty high level colleagues and associates, and they're kind of teaching you the way it's done over here. And I certainly had that to learn because my background was not in the US, so that's really helped.
Right. So you saw the cultural differences in business, and you were able to sort of like deal with it, navigate it. Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Valuable. So, talking about action, one of the key learning principles of LEAD is really taking action. Action learning is called. So, tell us about that, learn by doing, and then also the projects, the project assignments.
Action learning or learning by doing is pretty powerful. We all we learn better, we learn faster, and we retain more. So that was from the beginning. That was part of the core of the goal for LEAP, was to create a program where the participants would have access, would be coached and trained and mentored, but equally they would take those skills and they would apply them. And by that application, it's helping to cement what they've learned or the skills that they've learned or maybe enhanced. And then they're seeing the benefit of that firsthand with immediate effect. And we had 2 projects that were identified within the Irish American community here in New York. And we led it up to the community partners to determine, what is it that we could help you with? And it was really a case of, everyone's busy doing, right? No matter what we're doing in our lives, we're busy doing. And these community partners, these non